I thought it was going to be kind of dumb, but it is clear. Okay. Welcome to Lisa's Real Spill. What's going on, y'all? Hey, we're gonna have a good video on today. I'm here, but I ain't gonna be here long. But I'm here for a minute. Listen, I titled this video Love. Oh my goodness. What did I title it? Oh my goodness. I can't remember what I said. What is it to love or to not love yourself? That's what I titled it. Okay. And I want to talk about it because I see a lot of stuff going on and I don't like it. And I truly feel like it's coming from a place of not loving yourself. Okay? I really think that it's coming from people not loving themselves. There's a reason why we do what we do. Some of us, anyway. And I want to talk about it. First, I want to talk about not loving yourself. The things that happen when we don't love ourselves. Okay? And how can I put it? I don't want to come across as being mean. I'm not being mean, but I have to be honest. Some of us we do things, and I do believe it's done because we don't love ourselves. Okay? And what I mean by that is sleeping around. If you're somebody who's sleeping around or feel like you gotta sleep with somebody or have somebody sleeping with you to make you feel good about yourself. Okay, that's not loving yourself. That's what you call not loving yourself. And some of us have things going on within us that makes us feel like that. You know, some of us really do. We got things going on within ourselves that makes us feel like we're not loved. And so we go searching for validation from others. And some of us don't care if what type of validation we get. It could be sleeping with somebody, okay? Uh it could be allowing somebody to just treat you any kind of way, abuse you or talk to you recklessly, okay? Those are just some of the things that some people do, right? I want to talk about that, the war. Those are just some things that some of us do, right? That causes us not to love ourselves. But what's really going on with you is the inside, your inner self. You are carrying around trauma or something have you broken or damaged that makes you do other things that you shouldn't be doing. And so I need for some of y'all to just think about that. Like what's going on with you? If you're doing stuff out the ordinary, you need to ask yourself, what's going on with me that's got me doing these things? Because when you're out and you're sleeping with this one and you're sleeping with that one, or you're allowing people to just treat you any kind of way, that's not loving yourself. And I see a lot of stuff going on. And I'm telling you, not loving yourself, it holds you back. If you don't address it, it's going to hold you back. It's going to keep you from being able to do the things that you should be doing because you too caught up in living recklessly, because there's something in the inside of you that's bothering you, that's nagging you, that's making you feel less than. And those are some of the things that y'all need to, some of y'all need to address. That's why we can't get nowhere. That's why we can't come together, because individually, each one of us have something. Well, some of us have something going on that's keeping us from loving people like we should. And that's just the truth. You can take it how you want to take it, but it's the truth. We have got to get to a place where we love each other. And some of us say we have faith. We believe in God. But you don't treat people right. And you don't treat yourself right. And that's something that some of us really need to take a look at and really ask ourselves, what's going on? What's going on with me that I can't love my brother or my sister? What is wrong with me? Because there's something going on with you if you can't love other people right. God say love your neighbor. And if you can't do that, something's going on inside of you that you need to fix. And you need to find out what's going on with you. And that's just the truth. Thank you. That's just the truth. You do. And I just wanted to touch on that a little bit because I be seeing certain things going on and it just breaks my heart. It bothers me, you know. And I just wanted to speak on it because that's a problem that I noticed a lot of my people got going on. We don't love ourselves. You can tell you don't love you can tell that you don't love yourself based on how you treat yourself. And if you can't treat yourself right, you're not going to treat somebody else right. It ain't in you. It's not in you. It's just not there. And that's just the truth. And that's something that we need to work on. That's something that we really need to work on. Because it's getting better, it's getting worse. Start dealing with your own stuff first. Start looking at the man in the mirror first. And stop going out into the world living recklessly and treating people recklessly because you don't feel good about yourself. Like, seriously, we got to make a change. And the change got to start with us. Because ain't nobody coming to save you. And some of us, God ain't gonna want us. I'm just being honest because we don't know how to treat ourselves and we don't know how to treat other people. And that's something that some of us need to think about. Everybody, some of these people, you know, the worst thing they did to us was gave us the internet. I don't care what nobody say. That's how I feel. I stand 10 toes down on that. The worst thing they did was gave us the internet. Seriously. Because now people can sit behind a computer and they can troll people and they can do reckless things to people, you know, and stuff like that. And it's just bad. It's just bad. And I'm going to tell you something. Eventually, you're going to be held accountable for the things that you do to other people. You're going to be held accountable. Whether it's in this life or when you leave here, you're going to be held accountable. So I hope this makes sense to somebody. You know, so many of us take things for a joke. We don't want to get serious. But it's a war going on now. So I wonder how serious y'all going to get now. Because we are at war. Matter of fact, we've been at war. People just, you know, I don't understand. But we've been at war. But we at war for real now. And I wonder what y'all going to do? just wondering. I need to know. Because if you're somebody who don't know how to treat people, right? If something happens and you need help from somebody, who gonna come to help you? If you don't know how to treat people, you don't know how to show people love, who gonna come and help you? This is a time that we need to pull together. We really need to pull together now. And try to lean on one another and help one another. But if you don't know how to treat people and you don't know how to treat yourself, who gonna want to put up with you? I mean, really. It's time. Listen, y'all. It is time for us to really get our stuff together. It really is. We've been lacking for a long time. We really have. And this internet, this internet is a distraction for us. And it's like we're not taking things serious enough. All that stuff that done came out, the Epstein stuff and everything, all that stuff done came out. We should be furious. We should be furious. But it wasn't your child. It wasn't your child. So, it's okay. Because it wasn't your child. So it's okay. That's how some of y'all look at things. Oh, it wasn't my child. I see what happened, but it wasn't my child. That's how some of y'all think. That's how some of y'all think. We should be furious. That stuff that came out. And nobody still has been arrested in the US. I ain't heard of nobody been arrested yet. We should be outraged. But we're not. Some of us, we're just sitting back, it's just whatever. It ain't knocking at your door, so it's whatever. That's how some of y'all think. It didn't come knocking at your door. And that's the problem. That's why we in the shape we in now. Because we don't care about other people. We don't. And some of us don't care about ourselves. That's why we don't care about others. They keep telling everybody, take your kids out these schools. Take your kids out these schools. And the kids are still in these schools. Because people say, I got to work. I got to pay the bills. You know what? Who is this? Rovin? I caught myself because I started to say something to you. First of all, I'm not your grandmother. Second of all, I'm not on meds. See, this is the problem right here with people like this. That's the problem right there. That's the problem right there. I was just talking about this. That is the problem. We got people like this trolling, don't take nothing serious. Mm-hmm. I'm not your grandma, and I'm not on meds. You a damn fool. I'm talking real life stuff you probably ain't nobody probably told you about. I started to tell you something. I had to catch myself because I was getting ready to say something. Some stuff was getting ready to come out, jump right out my mouth. Some stuff was getting ready to jump right out my mouth. Mm-mm-mm. Woo! I'm glad I caught myself. I'm telling you. Because I started to tell you your kiss grandma's, but I caught myself. I caught myself. That's what I'm talking about. People like that, trolling and stuff. Simple people, simple-minded people. Don't take nothing serious. Don't take nothing serious. I hope and pray that y'all wake up one day before it's too late. Because that man that went over there and we are at war. I mean, it's a real war going on. You never know what you're going to wake up to from one day to the next. Mm-hmm. But y'all think it's a joke. Everybody take things for a joke. Everything is a joke. Nobody takes nothing serious until things start really happening. And then everybody gets scared. Everybody gets scared. Somebody wants somebody to help them. You know, the ones that played around and did simple shit, now they want somebody to help them. Mm-hmm. But don't say I didn't warn you. Okay? God got his hand on this earth and he moving. And y'all better wake up and recognize and stop playing. This internet is gonna send y'all straight to hell in a handbasket. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Because the internet, for a lot of y'all, the internet rules your life. Mm-hmm. I said what I said. The internet done took over most of y'all life. Y'all live and breathe the internet. And you believe everything you come across. Mm-hmm. It's sad. It's really sad. And we're talking about grown-ups. It ain't like we talking about children. Children got more sense than the damn grown-ups today. They really do. The children got more sense than the damn grown-ups. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But I just said what a lot of this come from. Some of y'all don't love yourself. And that's why some of y'all think the way you think, and that's why you act the way you act. Because some of y'all do not love yourself. And that's just the truth. That's the truth. That is the truth. You run around, you looking for validation. Some of y'all sellouts. Some of y'all will sell your own people out. I said what I said. Some of y'all will sell your own people out. It's sad. It's sickening and it's sad. And y'all need to do better. You really do. Some of y'all. I ain't talking to everybody, but some of y'all really need to do better. I caught myself. I was gonna cuss that person out. Grandma, take your meds. Baby, hey, you could call me grandma, all right, but grandma don't have to take no meds at all for her to go 100 in a couple of seconds. I don't need meds. Okay? But this is a person that's got a lot of wisdom and knowledge. And I try to help people. Right? Because some of y'all is screwed up people. You need help. You need help. You need to sit your ass down somewhere and let somebody talk to you, talk some sense into you. Seriously, so you can get your life together. I'm so sick of seeing my people and the stuff that be going on. I'm sick of it. I am. I'm sick of it. I love my people to death. And I will help them any kind of way I can. I will. But some of y'all messed up. I don't know what happened, but some of y'all some messed up people. And it's sad. It really is. It's sad and it's pathetic. As my girls say, it's diabolical for real. Hmm. I got a daughter that's special needs. And I'm telling you, she has more sense and stuff than people who's supposed to be normal. And that's just the truth. She got more sense and stuff than the people that we call normal. I'm telling you. And y'all better wake up. I pray and hope that y'all wake up and y'all recognize what's really going on. Because I think a lot of y'all take everything for a joke. Everything is a kiki. And the stuff that's going on right now is not a kiki moment. It really isn't. So I pray and hope that y'all wake up and recognize what's really going on. I really do. I'm glad I really caught myself just now. Because when they jumping out chat, grandma, take your meds. I started to say kiss grandma's, but I caught myself. Well, first of all, I ain't your grandmother. That's what I'm talking about. Some of y'all are disrespectful. Let me tell you something, y'all. When you do stuff to people, don't think it ain't coming back. Okay? Everything you do is gonna come right back to you. That's Murphy's Law. Okay? What comes around goes around. Y'all be thinking because y'all on this internet and y'all call yourself trolling that it's all right. You can do that. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. And you're going to be surprised when things start happening in your life and you trying to figure out why is it happening. Why is this happening to me? I don't know why this happening to me. Yeah. Think about it hard. You'll know why. You'll know why. When you fishing around on the internet picking and meddling with people and saying stuff you ain't got no business saying because you don't even know me. I'm not one of those people that you want to cross my path. Not in a bad way, anyway. I'm a very nice person. Very good to people and everything. Yes, I am. But you don't want to cross my path. And cross it the wrong way. Because God don't play about me. Believe that. I let him handle you. Because he can do it way better than I can. Mm-hmm. I just want some of y'all to wake up and really try to get your life together and stop, destroying yourself. Stop living so reckless. It's so much more I want to say. I don't think it's the time for me to say it, but it's so much that I want to say. It really is. But if y'all know like I know, you'll get your life together. And you'll do it fast. We're not perfect. None of us are perfect. But some of y'all really need to change your life around. Because some of y'all are living so recklessly. Some of y'all get on this internet, y'all tear each other down. Excuse me. Instead of building each other up. And all that's going to come back on you. All of that is really going to come back on you one day. It really is. It's nothing wrong with having a discussion, or open discussion or something like that. But some of y'all, that mess I be seeing, man, it just, it's not a good look. The way y'all talk bad about each other, tear each other down and stuff like that. It's not a good look. It's not. And it all comes from not loving yourself. It goes right back to that. Not loving yourself. Because like I say, when you start really loving yourself, it's certain things. You set boundaries and you don't let people cross them. Period. And you stop looking for validation in somebody else. And you find validation within yourself. And that's something some of y'all don't do. Some of y'all are too busy. You're pressed to try to, please somebody else. You press. You want to please other people. Instead of learning how to love you and being okay with you. That's what some of y'all need to do. Learn to love yourself and be okay with you. But for some reason, some of us can't do that. We can't get on that page. We can't do that. It's like we got an itch to want to talk about other people, to want to try to tear other people down and stuff like that. It's like that's how some of us do. It's like we got an itch to do that. We're not satisfied. We're not pleased unless we're doing something like that. At the end of the day, you keep it up, it never works out in your favor. It never works out in your favor when you don't know how to treat people. Any two time, if you are a person who can actually treat, and I'm talking about my people, I'm going to my people for a minute. If you are a person of color and you don't know how to treat somebody who look just like you, that's bad. That's something that you really need to address. Because let me tell you something. If you're a person that sees somebody, you're a person of color, and you see somebody else that's a person of color, and you want to attack them, or something like that, or just talk breezy to them or something like that, that's because you are dealing with self-hatred. That's self-hatred. When you can treat a person of color, you a person of color, and you can treat somebody else as a person of color like they trash, or talk to them like they trash, that's a sign of self-hatred all day long. And some of you don't even know it. You do it and you think it's okay. That's a sign of self-hatred. It really is. It's a sign of self-hatred. And that's something I see a lot of y'all like that. A lot of y'all need to get that shit together. Self-hatred. Like, how can we be, hating on each other when we are the chosen children of the Most High Yah? Oh my goodness. Are y'all serious right now? We are the chosen children of the Most High Yah. How can we really be acting the way we act and not even trying to get it together? We got to do better, man. We got to do better. And you know what's crazy is that we've been like, this is not something that just started. This is something that's been going on. That's what's a little scary to me. Will we get it together? Will we eventually get it together? Hello, Angel. How are you? Will we eventually get it together? I hope so. I hope we do. I really do. I'm going to keep praying for us and I'm going to keep pushing for us. But that's scary. And I hope that y'all learn to love yourself first and learn how to treat people. It all starts with you. You got to learn how to treat you right first before you can treat somebody else right. It's not going to work no other way. So I'm getting ready to get off of here. Thank y'all for tapping in, the ones that did. The ones that watched the replay, thanks. Please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure your notification says all, so that when I go live, you will get notified. And I will holler at y'all on the next one.